So we're here tonight to talk about one of the weightiest policy issues in Colorado, the death penalty. Colorado is a state that grapples with the death penalty far more than it actually practices it.
It started for me 11 and a half years ago when my son was killed, and it literally rocked my world. I was living the American dream, had two wonderful children, life was good, and the future looked bright. And then we get the call that my son was assaulted at Lyman Correctional Facility. And my gut reaction was immediately hate and revenge. That's the first thing that came to my mind. And so when the DA asked how we felt about the death penalty, I said, well, sure, this sounds like a perfect case. And so the trial began, and I started seeing things that I didn't think were involved in justice. There's a lot more involved in my son's death than just Edward Montour, and none of that has been brought to light.
And I even hate talking to you people about the facts of these type of cases, because these type of cases are different. They're different than your normal, if there is such thing as a normal first-degree murder case. They're different. They're more aggravated, and that's why there's a need to have a more aggravated sentence, and that's the death penalty in the state of Colorado.
I understand what it's like as a parent to lose a child. I understand what it's like every day to have to protect your heart, because I know it must have a hole in it, because you know that someone's missing.
Just to kill Montour is not going to solve the issues in the prison where more people continue to die. That's not going to solve anything. More people will continue to die because they refuse to change the way they do their business.
It's not by coincidence that the lion's share of the death penalty prosecutions come out of the 18th Judicial District. That is a priority of that district attorney's office. And I think it is a political issue. And it undermines the fundamental concept of the criminal justice system, that the citizens of Colorado ought to be treated the same whether you live in Trinidad or whether you live in Fort Collins or Grand Junction. And you have these very random basis upon which death penalty prosecutions are often sought. I mean, depending on what side of the county line the crime occurred may determine whether the death penalty is sought.